Hey guys, welcome. Today's video we're going to be speaking about different forms of methods that you can basically create and promote your online business on the internet. Maybe right now you've been considering, making a few extra bucks online. Whatever it is right now, whatever reason you're going online is because you want more money, period, in a nutshell. It doesn't matter if you're broke, it doesn't matter if you're unemployed, it doesn't matter if your job is not paying you enough, it doesn't matter if you have another child coming in your life, it doesn't matter if your spouse lost their income. It doesn't matter if your mortgage got higher, your car payment got higher, your credit cards are maxed out. It doesn't matter if it's Christmas right around the corner. At the end of the day, money, we all need more money at one point in time, especially if you are living paycheck to paycheck. Now, I came online not too long ago and I only went online really because I wanted more money. And I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what I was going to create, what I was going to speak about, or where I was going to promote this content and information. I was so used to the regular, 9 to 5 job, go to work, clock in, do what I got to do, clock out, go home, and, that's all she wrote. And I wanted more. I wanted a little bit of freedom, and I wanted to basically make money while on the internet because I've seen a lot of companies do this. Give you an example, and I'm going to go on a small rant real quick, and then we're going to go into the training. But Facebook created a free website, and basically it's friends to friends. Everybody mingles, everybody hangs out. It's private, only you and your close peers can basically conversate, right? But at the same time, Facebook is guaranteed a paycheck even though it's a free site because they're making money from the advertisers, which are people like me. The marketers, the big companies, the Macy's, the Starbucks, the Netflix, big companies just going out there and just dishing out money so they can promote to all of us on a social network, and we're using it just to pass the time technically and see what's going on with our friends and family. That being said, I'd noticed that. And I said, okay, Facebook can make money, Netflix is making money. Netflix, what they do, they promote videos and you pay a $15 membership every month and you get entertained, correct? All right, so they're making money and they're an online business. Facebook makes money, they're an online business. Amazon makes money, they're an online business. Yes, they sell physical products, but it's none of their own. It's other people bringing products, and that's just a platform to deliver it. So I want you to understand that everybody, all the big companies, all the big players are making money on the internet. Macy's makes money on the internet. You go to Macy's.com, you find something, you order it, and it gets delivered to your house. I mean, just understand that concept before we start blocking everything out that we're about to explain. So I'm going to show you how to capitalize on that and how you can basically touch the niches that are out there right now and make money yourself, because that's really why you're here. I hope you're with me still. Now, the first method of creating content is blogging and articles. Now, I'm going to touch on this because it's writing. Now, when you're writing a blog or an article, just before, don't even think anything, just say, okay, Hector, I'm going to listen through this and I'm going to see what you have to say. That's basically what I want. I want your undivided attention. If there's anybody in the room, kick them out. If you have to pause the video and watch it at another time, just make sure you watch it today. That's basically what I would suggest. Just watch it today whenever you are completely uninterrupted. I have kids, I have a dog, I have a wife, I have friends, my phone will ring probably, hopefully not. I have everything turned off, my Skype, everything is off right now because I'm completely concentrating and delivering this content to you, and I'm expecting you to basically receive this information and see what the hell am I talking about. So, writing blogs. If you have 2 windows on your computer, you can actually go right now onto google.com and just type a question, because that's what you're going to do anyways, right? You're going to type a question. You're looking for something. It's either you're going to do a who, what, when, where, why, or how. Something related to that topic on whatever you're looking for. So I want you to understand that. Now, you're going to get a lot of words on the internet and they're going to bring it back to you. You might get a video coming back. You might get images coming back. You might get articles coming back. You might get a website coming back. You might get something that's relevant to what you were looking for. So that's the first game, that's how you make money. How can you flip it around and become the person that is found? Because you are in your house, in your car, at work, and you're about to go on the internet and you're going to type something on the internet and you're going to get something returned back to you from the search engine. So what we do in this industry is that we show you how to plug in on the other side of the search engine so you can become the answer or the solution for whoever is looking for whatever they're looking for. So that's why blogging an article is really, really imperative in this business. It's a lot of things with search engine optimization. If you're looking to buy a dog, looking for a yellow lab, that's one keyword. You're gonna get results. You're gonna get some searches. The next one is how to get a 2-year-old lab, or a lab with puppies, or a lab for sale that's $400, $500, $2,000, $3,000, because they go from anywhere from $50 all the way to God knows how much. But you will find basically anything you're looking for. Everybody has something for everybody online. Just keep that in mind. So that's the first thing that we're going to be discussing. The second thing is creating an audio. Right now, this video that you're watching has been basically converted from a picture to an audio to a video, and it's also a blog, because I like basically delivering my information in 4 different languages, online languages technically, not English or Spanish, just 4 online languages. Well, people receive this information by audio. Maybe they'll put it in the MP3 in their car, they'll drive, they'll listen to it. Maybe they'll listen to it on the way to work, whether they're taking public transportation. Maybe they're jogging and they're listening to it on their iPhones or their iPads. Or maybe they just have it on their radio in their house and they're cleaning and cooking and they're just listening to me in the background. People receive information in all types of ways, so you have to be available in those methods. So audio is another method of creating content, and we're going to show you basically where you can put your audio at, whether you're going to use podcasts, whether you're going to have your own channel, whether you're going to put it on YouTube. It don't matter. Audio is audio. Just remember that audio is audio. That's all that matters. The third thing we're going to be speaking about is basically sharing and creating pictures. Why pictures? If you go to Google again, many people don't do this, but if you just go to google.com, type in whatever the hell you want to type in. Now, on the very top of the search engine there, you'll see something that says images. If you click on that, that's on the first page of Google. Maybe somebody wants to build a website. Maybe there's a mom or dad or a co-worker somewhere that's doing a project or something similar to that, and they need an image. Most people go to google.com, select image, and then they give it back to them, and basically it might be your image. So watermarking your image is important because everything can go back to your website. Now the last thing I want to speak about and stress is basically video marketing. Video marketing for me is probably the number one. I mean, if that's all you do, everything else that I just said before will become on its own, because I have a little system that basically works with me. So I can create a video, turn it into audio, turn it into a blog, because I have to write a description, right? It is an audio already. I just got to delete the video and keep the audio. And it is a picture because I can just take a screenshot of my video and just post it on the internet. So for me, I start at audio because it becomes all 4 categories that we're discussing right now. Now, I hope that you're listening because you're in my mind right now. I'm really letting you know how I'm doing everything. And if the stuff don't make sense to you, it's real simple. Pause, stop, go to Google, and start searching for anything that you heard me say that didn't make sense to you. Or you can leave a comment. I will reply back to you. And we're going to go on the next one now. Now, the next thing we're going to speak about is basically content creation, which is the first one that we said, which is blogging or article writing. What do you write about? What is it about you that you think you have a passion for? That's usually where I will tell everybody I will start at. What are you passionate about? Is it cooking? Is it cleaning? Is it working? Is it exercise? Is it crafting? Is it setting up weddings? Is it setting up birthdays? Is it writing birthday cards? Is it writing emails? Is it just speaking to your friends and family, motivating them somehow? Are you basically the big brother, big sister of every relationship or every family reunion? You're the person to go to and you always have something to say. You have something to say, I promise you. You have to just stop and think, like, what is it that I really love? Maybe it's model cars. Maybe it's fixing bicycles. Maybe it's fixing cars. Maybe it's fixing furniture. Maybe it's taking apart electronics and putting them together. Maybe it's fixing a computer. Maybe it's programming. Maybe it's, taking out viruses from a computer. Maybe it's printing paper. Maybe it's faxing information. You see where I'm coming from? It could be anything. And it could be more than one, but just pick the one that you really, really, really love. Now, where can you post? The beautiful thing about the internet is that you can literally search for that, where to post my content, and you're gonna get thousands of results. My basically picks are the ones that you already know: the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram, the YouTube. You have, I mean, so much social media out there. I'm trying to remember the last one that just came out right now, but I forgot because there's so many. And it doesn't matter that I forgot, because if I did, I go on Google if I really wanted to do it now, and I put where can I post my information, and I will get a whole bunch of different results. So don't wait on anybody to tell you these answers to the questions that you have, because I never had anybody tell me these things. When I started online, the first thing I did was I Googled everything. Everything. I mean, I started with my online server. It was just my computer on FTP, which was something on, I think it was Microsoft Front Page back in 1999. You don't remember AOL dial-up? The sad thing is I had no idea what I was doing. So every time I turned off my computer, my website was down. That was real, true story, real funny. And it was me playing around with things, poking around, just trying, just getting it done and just dealing with it. Now, the last thing after you do all that stuff is you have to go and tell the search engine you're ready. And the best way to do that is by submitting your information through social media using ping sites. Basically, how do I ping my website? And you'll get a whole bunch of free listings, a whole bunch of listings that you can actually pay money for. And basically what that does, it's talking to the internet, and it's telling the internet, hey, I just wrote something or I created something, come check it out. And what happens afterwards was what I started with the conversation. Someone is going to be typing something. So my recommendation is, whenever you're creating something, the title of whatever you're creating, ask yourself, would you Google that? That's basically what I would ask you. Would you Google that? If you wouldn't Google that, why are you writing that title? That's the easiest method I use every single day. Now, creating audio. Why audio? I already elaborated on this. Is because a lot of people have different ways of listening to information. So I'm not going to go touch on it again. Just, you can listen to it in many different ways and download it and listen to it whenever you're ready for it. Now, the other thing is visual creation. You know, they say that you can basically, a picture can say 1,000 words in a nutshell, okay? It could be anything. It could be just you calmly looking up, looking at the star, looking at the moon, or just an image of a tree. It could be green, it can be yellow, it can be blue, it can be any color you want it to be, because it's a picture, it's your picture. And if you get really good with Photoshop, study it, go on YouTube, figure out how to mess with Photoshop, and you'll love it. Where can you promote your images? Again, Google, where can I promote my image? There are thousands of sites right now on the internet that you can just become a free member, just like Facebook, right? Just like YouTube, just like Twitter, just like Pinterest, just like Instagram, and upload your stuff, and whoever is on that network will see it. And if not, they'll see it on other sites. All you need is one person to either like it or reshare it, and it might become viral, and that's all that matters. Don't do anything to make money. Just do anything. Just create content because that's what you want to do. Just create it. Most people that I know that come online, they have no idea what they're doing. And when I say just create content, for the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it makes no sense. But then afterwards, things start happening. You know, you start getting involved, and it just becomes, and you start getting a little bit more aware. You get more excited, and it's beautiful. It's just, I've seen so many transformations that it's just, wow, it's breathtaking. And I want you to experience that. The worst that could happen if you don't do any of this stuff is, one, you're not interested in making more money, period. You're happy where you at, and that's okay. Because we all need jobs, and without jobs, I wouldn't live where I live at. I wouldn't be able to use this mic to speak to you. I wouldn't be using my computer to transmit this information to you, because this is not me. There are people right now in life that are creating this stuff that I have right now that I can use so I can share it with you. So there is a purpose for a job. It's just not for me. So if you're happy where you at, then you stay where you're at, and you don't have to listen to the rest of this stuff. But if you're interested in making just a little bit more money, or you want to entertain and dance around the vision of making money on the internet, then we'll go from there. Now, the last thing I want to speak about is video creation, which is, I love it. It's my specialty. I love creating video. This is a PowerPoint presentation right now that I'm doing, and I have technically 9 slides that I've been speaking to you on. I created 9 slides, 9 PowerPoint presentation. I put it up on my computer. I hit record, and I use software like Camtasia to automatically give you the screen that you see right now. And this is how I'm doing a video, but it's on a PowerPoint. So I started with writing what I was going to speak about. Then I'll elaborate on each slide, and it becomes a video. Now this video is going to go on the internet. It's going to go on all the channels that I can possibly think of, and if I forget some, it's okay. Because tomorrow's another day, or later on it's another day, and it will happen the way it's supposed to happen. So I want you to understand that. So I don't care if I get 1 view or 2 views or get 10,000 views. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that I did it. Because at the end of the day, I have no idea who's listening to this, and I want you to understand that point. Because at the end of the day, we are valuable creatures. Like, we just have this value inside of us, and for me, I want to let it go. I just want to bring it out and explain to everybody that's connected to me some way, somehow, is how do I do what I do every single day? Why is it that I love it? And I know why I love it, but me telling you why I love it has nothing to do with you. Me telling you how much money I make has nothing to do with you, because at the end of the day, you are you and I am me. And I want you to really understand that. Don't watch other people. I mean, watch other people, but don't sit there watching TV. This is not TV for you. This is a way for you to basically get more information, open your mind, and simulate what we do. If you see that I just created a PowerPoint, this might give you an idea. Oh, I can do PowerPoints. Oh, Hector said if I create a PowerPoint and I hit record on the add-ins, so you can open up your PowerPoint. I always recommend when I say something, if you have it, do it. Click on Start, go to Programs, click on Microsoft, and then click on PowerPoint. Create 2 slides. Then on the top right, there's a menu and it says add-ins. Click on that, and then you're going to see a little mic. You click on mic, and then all the way on the left side, you're going to see again record. When you hit record, this is what you see in front of you is what happens. Now it's a video. So keep that in mind. It's really, really, really simple to do the stuff that we do. Now, promoting content, video, again, you can use software. You can do it manually. And just think out loud. Where can I promote my video? You notice that title right there? That's a title, and that's also a Google search, and you're gonna get a lot of results, probably in the millions, on where you can promote your video. So it's not an option of where. It's really up to you to start typing in questions whenever you have one and make that happen. That's really what I would recommend. Now, as you can see right now, this is the PowerPoint presentation that just ended. So I basically stopped the PowerPoint presentation, I saved it to my computer. Now I'm moving on to show you this is what I did. Like I explained to you, I didn't do that much. This is all my slides that I did. I do it in outline because it's easier for me to read it to you. And if I want to do this, I can do this as well. But for me, this is easier to create content. And I just select add in, select my mic, and hit record, and that's all she wrote. So that's how hard it was to create a PowerPoint presentation, literally. I mean, it's not hard at all. Now, the system over here that I want to explain to you is, this is where you write your text. Remember we was talking about blogging? This is where you would do it at, because it's basically ready to go. You write your title, you add your description, and then you select the people that you want to select it to, add the categories that you want to add them to, and then a keyword that's part of it. We're going to talk about that later on, but just understand that literally you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps and then hit publish and you're online. It's really that simple, and that's it. Now the audio, same thing. Title, select an audio, description, where you want to send it to, a tag, and actually this platform, as long as you're writing information here, will do the SEO for you, which I think is a blessing, especially for people just starting, have no idea. Just make sure you write information in here, and that will automatically go to the end. The pictures, same thing. Title of the picture, you add your image, you talk about the image a little bit, add a category and where you want to go to, and hit publish. The video, same thing. Title, add the video, description, where you want to go to, end of conversation. Now, this is basically like a franchise model in my eyes, in my perspective. My perspective is, you have a system, And I'm gonna clarify something. We're no longer, this system does not operate on WordPress for anybody that, you know, likes WordPress. WordPress is great. I own a WordPress account, but it took me months to really make it my own. Like, I had to figure out images, I had to figure out a little bit of coding, I had to install the stuff. I'm not saying it's difficult, so I don't want anybody to twist my words around. But at the end of the day, I looked at this as a business owner, okay? If I'm selling a product and I'm selling a business, because we're speaking about going online and delivering a product, so I'm going to show you basically what it is. Would you prefer to, let's say argument's sake, you're on this side, you basically came in and you're part of this platform, right? So you can promote your product. You can promote your product without knowing anything technical. Just get to work. Like instantly, within 5 minutes, you're set up. You just get to work. You can set this account faster. You can set up your current Facebook account. And I know you have Facebook. So if you can set up on Facebook, you can set up on this. If you can write on Facebook, upload your images and your home videos and all that stuff on Facebook, you can do it on this. Exactly the same method. Facebook, you can't make money on unless you have a physical product you're selling. On this network, you can basically make money without having a physical product because everything we deliver is digital goods. So we sell the platform itself. It's $25 a month. It's nothing. And yes, you can get a .com for $10 for the year, and then you can pay $14 a month for hosting. But it has nothing to do with the platform being already ready to go. Because on top of that, you're going to need something to sell. You have to set up a merchant account. You can get PayPal. And then you have to configure all the buttons and making sure that everything goes, and then setting up your bank account so when you get paid, everything gets wired in. If you know how to do that already, that's easy, because it's easy for me right now. But me growing a business, having people join with me and having people work with me, it's not that simple for me to explain and train. I can send you hundreds of videos. If you Google any of my stuff on YouTube, you will find it. But at the end of the day, you prefer to sit there and watch me speak for hours and in and out of every single technical point on how to set up and build an online business, or do you want to start making money right away? See, most people already have a job. They don't have the 20 hours a day that I used to do when I started. They only have 2 to 3 hours, and it's very limited. If I can get your attention for as long as this video is right now, that's hard. Because as soon as the video's over, somebody's going to interrupt you and you got to go. So imagine trying to start all that gibberish that people speak about starting your own company. You can. Start your own company when you have time and you have the financial. If you have the money and you have the time, please, you can go start your own company. It might take you 6 to 12 months to physically complete the product, physically complete the company, and then start marketing a year from now. And that's why most people, when they start coming online, they don't make money within the first year for that simple fact. Just understand that. It takes 6 to 12 months. And again, it depends on the time to understand what we do. So right here, you come in, you purchase, and you get straight to work. Literally within the first day, just like you would set up a Facebook, a Twitter, or a YouTube account. Instantly, right away, right now, you're done. It's on. All you need now is content. Products, real simple. This product over here will make you $25 every single month. This product right here will bring you $100 every single month. You have to buy the product to sell the product. It's basically that simple. You buy the blogging platform, you sell it. Every time somebody comes in, you make $25 commission. You sell this training platform. Every time somebody buys it, you make $100 commission. You buy this platform, the Costa Rica, real simple. Every time somebody buys it, one time, no membership on that, it's $500. Then the 15K formula, again, $1,000, one time, no monthly residual on that. The master's course, $3,500, one time. Now you have a system of money that's coming in roughly a little bit over $5,000 that you have the ability to make without having to know anything except what I just said before. Creating your content, delivering it on the internet, breathe, stop, congratulate yourself, pat yourself on the back, and move on to something else. When I started with this company, I got basically so relieved because my old WordPress account that I have, I basically set it up. And when I set it up, it was amazing. It was so simple for me to, not simple, but it was simple for me to market. And when I built it, and it was a done deal. There was really nothing else to it. Now let me see if I actually have my website here, which I do. Now this is my current website that I have on WordPress. It's not hard. I'm still promoting companies. I have a lot of content. I have my video here. I have my, this is basically how I collect information. People come in, they buy whatever I'm selling. And again, I had to build all this stuff. I had to build the graphics. I had to build the shopping cart. I had to set up my merchant account. I basically had to create my email system, my email subscription. I had to tie everything in together. I actually liked it. You know, I'm a little techie guy, but if I look at the time frame, it took me basically 3 months, 90 days to 120 days of 3 people coming in and actually building the site with me. And we literally worked around the clock. And when I mean 20 hours, I'm not exaggerating. And it was 20 hours myself, 20 hours another individual, and 20 hours with Thomas. And it was roughly about 60 hours a day that we were working. 60 hours a day, that's a combination of all 3 of us working 20 hours apiece. And not everybody has that luxury, and that's why it took me 90 days, and that's why I got ranked very quickly on the internet. That's why I was able to generate some revenue, get some buzz, create a lot of content. But then after the 120 days or 90 days, whatever it took, 3 to 4 months to complete it, then the marketing started. And then people started coming in, and then people started quitting because, again, I had to re-explain the 90-day process to everybody that came in. I hope you understand that now. So not everybody has 60 hours a day because it doesn't exist, right? It's only 24 hours in a day. And not many people have that type of network that they can, you know, do it like a joint venture. We call that a JV, and start this project. Now, that being said, if they did, that's why it took, 8 months to a year just to get the foundation completed, understand the concept, and then start promoting their product, whether they were selling an Amazon product, an eBay product, or a GoDaddy product, whatever. Anything that they want to sell online, they can sell. Because if you notice, all the big companies like Netflix, go to netflix.com if you can on another window. Scroll to the bottom. You're going to have a little section that says affiliate area. If they become an affiliate, they become an affiliate. They don't pay anything, and every time they sell the membership for Netflix, they make a commission. So it's not hard to sell or make money on the internet. It's just, how do you get the people to go to you and buy through your portal? And that's why we try to explain inside of all these companies. So this right here, what you're buying, is basically a university of information, of collected information from people that are already making money on the internet. Over here, they share their secrets, they share their skills, they tell you where to spend your money on advertising, where to get your free marketing, and basically how to get really quick on the internet and make a lot of money fast. And when I mean fast, I tell you about 3 months. So the same time that it would take you to build a site on your own, if you had 3 people, you can start making money on the internet within that same time frame. But you have to commit. You have to put in 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 hours a day. Sometimes you have to give up and not forget everything. That's what I mean about give up. Just block everything else and just commit to this business that you're doing. Because this is not child's play. This is a real business. You are promoting a product. You are servicing a client. You are giving value. Over here we have our categories that we touch on. I believe we have like 200 and something blogs already in the last couple weeks. And it's because we're just beasting on marketing, just creating content. This is one of my business partners, Stephanie Richards. She's just beasting every day, writing content every day. This is me writing content, creating videos, content. This is her giving out images. Remember the image I was speaking about? Here you go, an image and content. And this is what we do, like just create content all the time, every single day, don't stop. I guess my browser wants to freeze up a little bit, and it happens. We call that the internet gremlin. You don't get pissed off, you just move on. And that's really what I want to show you, is that you have the ability right now with this to make money on the internet. But you have to commit. You have to put in the time. You have to put in the sweat. You got to understand things are going to get tough. Things are going to get rough. People are going to look at you. People are going to question you. People are going to ridicule you. People around you are going to look at you like you're crazy. Just keep in mind, if you're crazy, that means you're brilliant. Because the craziest people have come up with the craziest things. That's why we have energy. That's why we have light. That's why we are communicating right now. We don't even know each other because of crazy people. So remember that. I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt. I'm being honest. Everything you have right now in your house around you, if you just stop and look around, it was built by somebody, and somehow, some way, it was put in your house. From the nail to the wall, to the drywall, to the studs, to the copper pipes, to the faucet, to the you get my point? Like, you're not a plumber, maybe you are, maybe you're not. You're not an electrician, maybe you are, maybe you're not. You're not a carpenter, maybe you are, maybe you're not. But at the end of the day, whatever you're not was already done for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So right now, everything in your possession is there. So what I need from you right now is creativity. I need your sweat, I need your mind, and I need you to be able to go on Google and ask questions. I need you to go on my site, and I need you to go over here and look at stuff. I need you to say, okay, what is Hector talking about? You know, what categories does he have? And if there's something in here that I don't have an answer for you, real simple. Connect with me on Skype. Connect with me on Facebook. Say, Hector, I'm stuck here. Can you send me some videos? I will send them to you. The only people I really speak to on a daily basis, because I have such a big group, is only people that are really, really basically making me money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I am gonna be a little selfish. If I wasted my time on speaking to people that don't have the energy to research, really just want to stay on the phone and tell me how sick they are, how they're dying, and you know, all these things that are happening, I would sit here on the phone and just kind of listen, and I'll be idling. I wouldn't be doing anything productive for my business. So I'm business minded as of late, because it's the facts, and hopefully I don't offend anybody. And I'm not trying to be selfish. I do reach out to people, I do call to people, but I prefer really to speak to people that are already thinking like me. Say, hey Hector, I worked yesterday 8 hours, I created 4 blogs, I created 2 videos. I was wondering if you had any suggestions on where to put them at. I'll be more than glad to send you. But what do I write about? I already told you. Where do I promote? If I'm not around, you don't wait for me to answer you. You go on the internet and Google it. You try to make things happen. This is what entrepreneurs do. They make things happen. Everybody that's around you, even your job, even the person that built that company and employed you, they don't work. They work as hard as I do, I tell you that right now. But you are killing yourself for a very, very small amount of service. You're basically trading your time to pay your bills for a service. And whatever you're getting paid an hour, that's what you're worth. And it's okay, because you didn't know anything better than before you heard this video today. That's what you're worth. And if you're saying, Hector, you know what, I want to make some more money, I just don't know how, stop it. Kill the doubt. I'm telling you how. So if you're still asking how, I'm telling you how. That means you don't want it. There are a lot of people that say, oh, I wish I was rich, I wish I could make. Stop wishing, stop hoping, stop. Go make that money. Go sell dogs, go clean, go cut grass, go do something that make you money. But at the end of the day, that's all limited. You know what's the beautiful thing about working on the internet like what I do here? I'm going to be honest with you. You work your ass off hard every day, but you're not doing it like a job. Like every day you go to work, you work, you clock in, clock out, and you're done. And you got to repeat it tomorrow. What happened yesterday is gone. When I do anything on the internet, it's infinity. If I die today, tomorrow, you're still getting this video for life until it's completely gone out of the internet. I'm leaving a legacy back. I'm leaving a business back to my family. I'm leaving this money coming in consistently. As long as they keep basically maintaining it by creating content and distributing information and making the transition accordingly, the business is running. I left back something to my family. And that's what I want you to understand. And that's really it. Nothing other than that. This has been a beautiful conversation. It's been a little bit about 40 minutes. And I hope you understood what I was speaking about. And I hope you can listen to how the information is coming out of my mind. And I'm delivering it back to you. Now, if you don't want to work online, just don't work online. I'm not trying to sell you to work online. I'm just trying to offer you another method. And the last thing I'm going to leave you with, because I said this today and it made a lot of sense to me. I love the movie The Matrix, okay? If on the internet, if you can dream it, you can make it. You want to be Superman, you want to fly, I mean, you can do anything. It's an imaginary atmosphere. The universe is at your disposal. You can be anything you want to be on the internet. When you unplug your regular person, online, you don't die, you don't bleed, you don't get hurt, you don't get discouraged, you don't cry, you don't stop working. You know, you understand when you're online, you're working like a workhorse. Your video's consistently playing 24 hours a day. Your audio's being played 24 hours a day, 365 days out of the year. Your videos don't call out on you. None of your stuff and content information ever calls in sick and says they can't make it work. You did it today. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. Now tomorrow, it's all on the, as soon as you hit publish, actually today, right this second, it's done. So what I'm going to recommend for you to do, if you basically loved everything I said and you comprehended what I said, is this. I want you to go in and I want you to, if you can find my blog, if you've been looking at the URL, you can do that. This banner right here will bring you somewhere. And if you click on it, it's going to tell you, this is a squeeze page. This is another thing. You don't have to build it. This information, you put your name, you put your email, you hit access, gain access. And as soon as you do this, let me just show you how that is. And I'll do Hector testing. Maybe it might take it. You're going to get this video. This video is going to play for 11 minutes. You're going to watch the 11 minutes. And then there's going to be a buy now button. And you're going to buy it. And you're going to start at the $25 blog. And after you buy the product right now, you're in. You're my business partner. We're working together. So what I'm going to recommend is this. Come in at whatever level you can financially afford. I don't want to put anybody in the doghouse. That's not my style. I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to make $1 at all. What I'm guaranteeing is that whatever creativity that you have, we have the solution and platform, just like Facebook has for you. We have the solution on where you can put your information at. That's the only guarantee I'm going to give you. You're going to get what you put in. So if you put in no time and you put in no content, you're not going to get anything in return. You're not trying to build your business. You're not trying to promote your business. You're not going to get anything in return. If you just come in here just to make a quick buck, you're not going to, don't even bother. I don't want to work with people like that. It's really sad to see a lot of people quit because I see it every day. If I actually show you my back office, I have people that can't blog, they can't create video, they point fingers all day and they tell me why they can't do this and why they can't do this and why they can't do this and why they can't do that. And again, it's consistent, the same thing over and over is why I can't. You know what an entrepreneur does? An entrepreneur finds a solution to every problem and they make it happen. That's what entrepreneurs do. They don't sit back and complain about what they can't do. What I do in 2004, when I basically got my first online business, real quick, I just didn't have the money. It was right before my daughter's birthday. I remember the day. It was 2004, December 23rd. My daughter's birthday was on the 24th, which is Christmas Eve. I took my last $500 and $600 roughly, and I bought a software. It was a voice broadcasting system. I purchased it. And when I bought it, it was $500, and that was it. The guy told me, Hector, just make 40 videos, 50 videos on YouTube, and you'll make money, you'll make $10,000 tomorrow. Believe you me that I was that naive, and I bought it, and I sold it, and I did my 40 videos. I was tired as hell, but I did them. It was 2 5-minute videos here and there, but it took me about 3 hours to figure out, one, how to create the video, and then it took me another hour to figure out what software I was going to use because I didn't have any more money. I gave this gentleman all my money. And then I called him back the next day and I said, man, I did all the videos like you said. I put them on YouTube. I didn't make any money. He goes, well, what do you expect? I'm like, you told me if I gave you the money, I was going to make money tomorrow. He wanted money for Christmas and he took all my money to make his company better. He basically told me go fly a kite, so I don't use profanity, and don't call me again. And he hung up. 6 months later, I actually tried to call him because I was actually seeing results within my first 3 weeks. After he rudely hung up on me and he basically, in my eyes, I had a decision to do, guys. I either got scammed or I didn't. So now I bought a physical product. Okay, so let's stay with the concept now. It wasn't a scam. It felt like it, but it wasn't because I bought something. I physically owned the product. I physically owned the product to resell. So I didn't get scam. A scam is when you pay for something and don't get anything in return. You buy this, it's not a scam if it don't work. You bought it. It didn't work because you didn't use it. So my point to that video that I was talking about with the voice broadcasting is I purchased it. I was on YouTube, and then I bought software to leverage my videos throughout the internet. And I basically, called every friend and family you can think of. I emailed everybody. I was all over the internet. And I believe this was before Facebook. I don't even think Facebook was around. And if they were, I didn't have one. And at the end of the day, I started making money. It was like people were seeing my videos because nobody was doing them. And I was making $500 commissions. Because that's what the product paid, $500 commissions. At that time, that was the first product that paid 100% commission. Just like this one pays 100% commission. And I was happy. So I went on a rant right now with you because I wanted to explain to you. I made a decision to buy something, and basically everybody called me a freaking scrub because I spent all my money, but I bought it anyways because I believed in the online company. I could have made a decision and say, shit, I got scammed, forget this, but I didn't. I said, shit, I'm going to get my money back and then quit. But something magical happened. When I made my first sale, it was real. And I want you to feel that. When you make your first sale, then it's real. And that changed my complete point of view, my train of thought. Everything that I had about online internet businesses became real when I made my first sale. And it made me do more and more and more and more. And I bought many products after that. I bought a lot of memberships, a lot of training sites. At the end of the day, I learned this. If you want to do what other people are doing that are successful, you buy everything they own. And that's what I did. And I did it leveraging the money from the internet. And I did it. And I had a job. And I quit my job recently. I love it. I mean, it was not too long ago, but I did quit my job. And it's an amazing feeling to go from a transition of disrupt and suffering and you know, almost going through foreclosure, having my cars almost repossessed, and all this shit that's happening, and you still make it happen. It was amazing, the transformation that I did, and everybody was against me. My wife was against me, my ex-wife was against me, my mom was against me, my sister, my brothers, I mean friends, everybody looked at me like I'm a fool, you're always broke, I mean look at this, you're always online, you're killing yourself. But I am killing myself. I'm killing myself for the moment. Tomorrow, if I don't want to work, you still got to work if you have a job. I don't have to because I already did my job. My job is already online. That's the difference between me and people that have a job. I work for infinity. So anything I create today, it's infinity. Every time anybody that has a job, because I had one, I know what it is to work, and it's hard. It's infinity. And at the end of the day, my job basically took me from 8:30 in the morning. I would get up at 8 o'clock, leave the house at 8:30, get to my job around 9:15. Work 5 o'clock, break for lunch, believe it or not, and then get home around 8:39 p.m. at night. With the newborn, I would come home and basically go through all this nonsense, and from 9 to 5:30 in the morning, I would basically work on the internet. Now that's almost an entire day. I would take an hour power nap. So from 5:30, 4:30, 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, I would sleep, wake up again. So I would maybe take 2-3 hours sleep. I would go to work tired as hell. But I was so eager to just leave. And as soon as I was ready to go home, I went online. My wife had my dinner ready. I said, baby, thank you for cooking. I took care of my baby. I gave my wife a kiss. I didn't read any emails. I didn't watch any TV. I went straight online until I figured everything out. So this is my story. I'm just sharing it with you. I know it's 25 minutes. And if you're listening to this, I'm glad that you're listening to this because I want you to feel what I feel. I want you to experience what I experience. I want you to make this happen. I want your vision on the internet. I want to see you call me and say, Hector, I made money on the internet. It's the first time I did it. I want you to basically give me, Hector, you know what? It's Christmas next month. Thank you. You just made me make more presents for my children. You know, that's what we do this for. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Thank you, Hector. You know, I was able to buy a turkey. Make the sacrifices. Do what you got to do to get involved. Do what you got to do because I did what I had to do. And that's why I'm here and that's why you're there. And that's why you're listening to me and I'm not listening to you. I want you to understand that. I'm not trying to be mean. But that's what I did. And that's why when you're online and you're looking for people like, and you find people like me on the internet, this is what we do. There's no real, secret. We struggle, we fight it, and things get hard. People get deleted. Websites go gone, but this site is never going to go away. All the products are still going to be there. You're always going to make money on the internet. Your videos are not going to be deleted because it's all on the platform. That's all it is. If you're on YouTube and you bust your ass and you do all this traffic and YouTube deletes you, guess what? Take a bite of your money. If Facebook decides to delete your channel, take a bite of your friends and your money. So at the end of the day, this is a social platform. You can play on Facebook and you can play on Empower Network. In Empower Network, the community speaks to each other. Everybody reblogs themselves. Everybody talks to each other. Everybody helps each other grow. So this is like my Facebook for making money on the internet. And then I go on Facebook to say hi and basically promote my business. So stay on Facebook and play and have fun and think about that. This is exactly the same. If you notice, it's not hard. You log in, text, audio, picture, and video. Here goes all your products. You just basically buy them all. And your event tickets are here as well. So you can go and get the events and you're basically done. And go to the events. I encourage that. They only cost like about $150. But then you really get to see 6,000 people think like you feel right now, and everything that you feel right now. You're going to feel that environment with people that are just like you, like-minded people, entrepreneurs. If you're not an entrepreneur, I have no idea why you're still listening to this video. Maybe you like my voice. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. Who knows why people stay on the video so long. So this is basically 27 minutes and 30 seconds, and I'm ready to wrap up. I mean, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I want you guys to be with me right now. I want you to experience the same thing I'm experiencing. I'm pumped about this, and I want to see content. I want to be able to log into my newsfeed and see all my people talking, because I want to help you grow your business. But I'm not going to help you unless you help yourself. I hope you understand that. Show me that you want my help. Prove to me that you need my help. Send me videos, send me writing, send me content, send me information. Prove to me that you deserve my attention, so I can stop what I'm doing right now, so I can give you 30 minutes of my time. Because I just gave 30 minutes as an audio for the world. I'm marketing, but I'm also speaking to you. And when I'm done, I'm done. I'm online forever until never. Until the internet doesn't exist anymore. And you sit there and think about that part, because it hasn't even crossed my mind. So that's pretty much it, guys. I made a promise I wasn't going to do over 6-minute videos, but this needed to be said. I'll talk to you guys soon.